Hello everyone, this is Dr. S. Srinivasan, Professor, Department of CSE R&D. In this video, I am going to talk about the Bitcoin transactions. Let us see what transactions are. It's a main concept in Bitcoin ecosystem. Transaction is the process in which we can send a Bitcoins from one address into another address. A transaction consists of at least one input and output. And in Bitcoin network, transactions are not encrypted, so they are publicly visible across the network. The blocks contains the details of all transactions, and the transactions can be viewed using any blockchain explorer that are available on the internet. Let us see how Bitcoin supports transactions. Typically, a sender initiates the transactions. We assume, okay, sender wants to send some Bitcoin from his address to another address. First of all, he initiates the transactions and he signs the transactions with his private key. After that, the transaction is serialized and it is transmitted over the network. Um, when the transaction travels over the network, it is logically reached all the nodes in the network, and the miner, which are the special node, listens for the transactions and picks the transactions. Those minor nodes verify the transaction and the validity of the transactions. If they consider if the transaction is the valid one with the help of the consensus algorithm, these transactions are placed in a block. Okay. After that, that block is attached to the blockchain. Once the mining process is over, the result is broadcasted to all the nodes so that all of them will update the blockchain if it has. This is the typical transaction flow in the Bitcoin network. We assume there are two users, Nike and Rose, in the Bitcoin network, and they want to exchange some Bitcoins. Let us see how the transaction of zero point 0.5 BTC from Nick to Rose uh, executes in the Bitcoin network. First of all, like opens his Bitcoin wallet where he holds all the Bitcoins. Then he initiates the transactions. He attaches his signature using the um, uh, private key, and the recipient address can be attached in the transaction through different ways. One of the easiest one is to attach the QR code. After that, the Nike specifies the amount to be transferred from his account, the wallet, to Rose wallet. Then he sends the transactions. The transactions is posted on the network with his private key. See, after that, the minor nodes listens to the network and they capture the transactions for validations. Say they calculate the hash key, and if the transaction is valid, they create the block and place the transaction in a block. If there are some blocks already in its mempool, then it places the transaction in one of the blocks. After that, the transaction is uh, verified. It will be broadcasted to all other nodes. So once the new block is attached into the blockchain, it will be reflected in all ledgers, and subsequently the Rose wallet will be updated. After that, Rose will receive the notifications from the Bitcoin network about the transactions. Finally, the transactions terminates. So this is the way how transactions are executed in the Bitcoin network. Thank you.